no declaration of an illegal assembly, no declaration of unlawful assembly, no statement of any description except to stay off the property. There it is again.
Don't come up behind me so close. Watch your back.
And we got a charge. Again, there has been no indication of an unlawful assembly. There has been no statement of any laws being broken. The police are at this time attacking people without provocation. And wielding pepper spray at somebody. Again, the police have not made any indication that there is any laws being broken at this time. They have not even told people to clear the street. No dispersal order given. I have just heard a police officer point at an individual and yell at them to go east. There has been no dispersal order given. There has been, again, no dispersal order given. Okay, there it is. The LRAD has just begun giving a dispersal order. Knocking down some moms in yellow t-shirts. Leveling riot munitions at people's heads. Some neighbors on the balcony filming this. Again, the push started well before any dispersal order was given. The police had assaulted multiple people in the street before there was any dispersal order given. And there's another rush. Police yelling at press to disperse, which is against the temporary restraining order. Again, there's been no indication by the Portland police that any laws have been broken. People were standing in a street listening to music 5 minutes ago. And the police appear to be slowing down and holding their line. Here, pepper balls being deployed. This officer right here has repeatedly brandished that pepper spray canister at press.
Arrest and force to include crowd control munitions.
This is my neighborhood! My kids live here! Fuck you! I see the people on the street! Get out of the street!
On previous nights, the police have provided some sort of justification indicating that some sort of law had been broken. That has not been the case tonight. Police issued a dispersal order after they had begun multiple baton rushes, confiscated property, thrown people to the ground. And here we are. I see someone asking, have they sliced tires? I have not seen any tires sliced, no. I will say once again, before the baton charge began, people were standing in the street listening to music.
I didn't see anything that started that.
No. Yeah, I'm checking with other journalists, but we have not seen any provocation whatsoever. A police van moved in and they started a baton charge. That's it.
They also threatened to arrest me for standing in the street, which I'm sure you
Yeah, they've also threatened to arrest multiple different press and threatened multiple different press with pepper spray for standing in a street. Again, police are under a temporary restraining order and are not allowed to disperse press under that restraining order. So here we are at 52nd and Burnside. Police have pushed the crowd. Here we are. There's a water balloon with some green paint in it. It's thrown at the officer's feet. Again, in case anyone was concerned, that was a water balloon. That is another water balloon. So yes, people are throwing water balloons with paint in them at the police. Police are wearing ballistic riot helmets, so they should be okay. Alright, that was a water bottle. Again, nothing was thrown to provoke this. I've not talked to anybody. Oh, so there. Okay, so the police has now declared an unlawful assembly. That's new. They began the baton charge well before there was an unlawful assembly declaration.
This event has been deemed an unlawful assembly. Disperse now east to 53rd. Failure to comply with this lawful order may subject you to arrest and force to include crowd control munitions. This event has been deemed an unlawful assembly. Disperse now east to 53rd. Failure to comply with this lawful order may subject you to arrest and force to include crowd control munitions.
And they just pepper sprayed someone. Yeah, pepper spraying multiple people. Very few attempts to arrest. Again, assaults, but no attempts to arrest. Seen pushes with batons.
People get hurt. You should know that. You had proper training.
Someone on the megaphone urging everybody to walk, don't run. And that megaphone was just smashed, and that person is being grabbed by officers. And that officer is repeatedly stomping on the megaphone right there. So that is, again, destruction of property. Just destruction of property. And they're now shoving.
This event has been deemed an unlawful assembly. Disperse now east to 53rd.
Running into the crowd and
subject you to arrest and force to include crowd control munitions.
They're yanking off someone's gas mask for the purposes of pepper spraying them. Legal observers are all over that one, so I'm going to stay with the riot line here. So again, the police do not seem concerned with actually suggesting that there's any laws being broken right now, except for unlawful assembly, which is a police protocol declaration that has nothing to do with standing under Oregon state law. There's another water balloon with some paint. Police officer once again attempting to tell press where they are allowed to be, which they're not allowed to do under the temporary restraining order.
Comply with this lawful order may subject you to arrest and force to include crowd control conditions.
Another water bottle.
This is the people of Portland. You may not disperse tear gas or other...
This event has been deemed an unlawful assembly. Disperse now to the east. Failure to comply with this lawful order may subject you to arrest and force to include crowd control conditions.
So there's the police GoPro up on the stick there. And the riot line is returning. And police have now withdrawn back to 53rd and Burnside. Somebody standing on the corner, heckling the riot line. They're standing near press. There's a number of other press filming. Quite a few, actually.
Is it a new canister? Is that why it won't open?
Officer working on their pepper spray canister there. Oh. Water bottle came from the crowd. Officers pointing into the crowd to the person they think threw the water bottle. Officers are now attempting to heckle the crowd. I wouldn't say it's going well. Yes, this is a neighborhood with houses. This is 53rd and East Burnside. This is where Northeast and Southeast Portland come together. We're in a totally residential neighborhood right now. A few minutes ago, somebody actually was being told to disperse by police, and one of the moms in yellow t-shirts and bike helmet, and yelled, "This is my neighborhood. My kids live here."
Because people are dead. You don't keep the fucking smile. You don't keep the fucking smile. Because people are dead. Because you protect. You see what you do, you stupid dorks? You see what you made? You see what you turned the people into? You created us, you dorks.
There we go. Refocusing the camera.
None of you are fucking okay. Fuck you. Hey, 33. Get that fucking.
So I saw someone suggesting protesters going to the police officer's house. Here's the thing about that is over 80% of Portland Police Bureau officers do not live in the city of Portland. They live in many surrounding towns, in many cases half an hour or more away.
Look at me, I'm on the fucking side.
You can't be behind our line. I'm on the other side of the line.
Oh, here, I'm on the other fucking side of the line.
Well, their eardrums down. They don't want to hear it.
Excuse me, can I get in here?
So the police are now holding the line at 53rd and East Burnside.
You don't get to fucking smile.
Oh, and we got barricades. Folks have got picnic tables set up.
Tell you what the fuck
There's a closed down restaurant, and folks have pulled have not damaged the picnic tables, but it pulled the picnic tables out and set them on their sides in the road to slow the police charge, which I think everyone is coming at this point.
Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Patrick Timmons. 20.
There's the L-Road turning around. Yep.
These are all people that Portland police have murdered. That is why we are here. Black lives matter. Which one of you killed Team Notice? Which one of you killed Team Notice? Did you kill Team Notice? Which one of you killed 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 Team Notice? You should all have your fucking hands up. Every one of you killed Team Notice. Every one of you killed Team Notice. Every one of you.
The person on the corner is running through names of different people who have been killed in officer-involved shootings by the Portland police, and is explaining to the officers that they are implicated in those deaths, telling them that they should raise their hands if they were involved in the deaths, and then telling them that all should have their hands up. That's what's happening, in case it's hard to make out.
Fuck the police. Quit your job.
Yeah, it's a... So yeah, crowd is just hanging out about half a block down here. Got some dance piece on the speaker. A bunch of press and legal observers on both sides of the street.
None of you were cared about by anyone here before you put on the badge. Take off your badge, do your job. Every one of us will care for you. Every one of us will be your friend. Every one of us will invite you in. Every one of us will ask you what you need. Quit your job.
So the person who's been heckling the cops is now explaining to them that if they quit their jobs, he was happy to care for them and ask them what they need, and is expressing confidence that other people in the crowd share the same sentiment.
That has a better ring to it. Did you hear that? This guy loves that he's an aggressor. This guy just said it has a better ring to it. That he kills and is a racist. That is his occupation rather than his job. Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter!
So we have one of these 15-passenger vans with the side runner boards pulling up here. An officer now walking over onto the sidewalk.
Balls, you guys. He's showing his balls. He's making everybody look. He's a tough guy out here.
Officer walking in.
Are you the dickhead that's inside?
And the officers are now going back. A few more paint balloons being tossed as the police get back. Oh! Interesting. So the police have just deployed. I'll be curious to see what that is. Is either smoke or tear gas. Not clear which. If it's tear gas, there's been no riot declaration, so that's super illegal. Let's see if we can. What do we got here? Oh, mark around.
Are you kidding?
What do we got? Here it is. Yeah, it's just smoke.
It's not CS.
Just smoke. Yep. Just smoke. So the police have obeyed the letter of the law here. And have deployed smoke grenades that look a lot like CS gas, but are not. And have retreated, followed by lasers. So we'll leave this here for now, and if this crowd decides to do anything different, we'll be back.